friends, Pinotuni. Welcome to our broadcast here from the London Mindfulness Meditation Center. Every evening at 7 o'clock we share our Buddha Vandana, worship, Paritta Chanting, blessings and meditation on loving kindness with you, so that you can participate in religious observance every evening, especially during this time of restrictions or lockdown restrictions and time of difficulty. So it supports your religious practice and religious observance every evening. It is also important to develop peace of mind by engaging in some spiritual activities at least once a day. So we hope this is beneficial for you. It also allows people to dedicate to their loved ones or to actually make or wish blessings for the loved ones. So today the sponsor, Mrs. Maya de Alvis, who is celebrating her birthday today, would like to receive blessings of the Buddha Dhamma Sangha, especially for good health, happiness and success. Would also like to share the blessings or invoke blessings of the Triple Gem for immediate family members, son Keith and daughter-in-law and grandchildren, and also brothers and sisters all around the world. Would like to wish everyone good health and happiness, success and prosperity. So especially as an online community from the London Mindfulness Meditation Center, we also wish you, Maya de Alvis, a very happy birthday. May you stay blessed by the Noble Triple Gem. May the blessings of the Noble Triple Gem be conducive for your well-being. May you enjoy good health and happiness. She also would like to wish me a very good health and happiness as well. So we bear that in our minds as well when we worship the Buddha and chant. And personally, I know some of you are affected by the COVID-19. So when you join the puja, please bear in your thoughts that worshipping the Buddha, listening to some chanting can be of some support for peace of mind, and do develop courage and determination to face the difficult time that you are experiencing. So you are in our thoughts when we worship the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, and also chant the Paritta. May you be blessed by the Triple Gem for your well-being, speedy recovery, and also may you stay blessed throughout with good health and happiness. May you develop, most importantly, courage to face the difficult time that is with you at the moment. So if you know someone who is ill as well, please bear them in your thoughts, wishing them speedy recovery and good health and happiness. And as always, we also dedicate this to all the key workers, including the NHS staff, doctors and nurses, for their well-being, for their good health and happiness, and also for them to develop courage and determination to continue their valuable services. So with such kind and righteous intention, let us worship the Buddha. As always, before we worship, we observe 5 precepts. So say Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa 3 times. Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Saṅghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dutiyampi Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dutiyampi Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Panatipata veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Adinnādāna veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Kāmesu miccācārā veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Musāvādā veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Suramiraya majjapamādatthāna veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Tisaranena saddhiṃ pañcasīlaṃ dhammang sādhukang surakkhitāṃ kattvā appamādena sampādetabbang. Let's worship the Buddha together. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Iti piso bhagavā arahaṃ sammā sambuddho vijjācarana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhammasārathi sattā deva manussānaṃ buddho bhagavāti. Buddhaṃ jīvita pariyantaṃ saranang gacchāmi. Ye ca buddhā atītā ca ye ca buddhā anāgatā paccuppanā ca ye buddhā ahaṃ vandāmi sabbadā. Nati me saranang anyang buddho me saranang varang etena sacca vajjena hotu me jaya mangalang uttamangena vandehang padapang savaruttamang buddheyo kalito doso buddho kamatu tang mamang swakhato bhagavata dhammo sandittiko akaliko ehipassiko opanayiko paccattam veditabbo vinyuhiti. Dhammang jīvita pariyantaṃ saranang gacchāmi. Ye ca dhamma atītā ca ye ca dhamma anāgatā paccuppanā ca ye dhamma ahaṃ vandāmi sabbadā. Natti me saranang anyang dhammo me saranang varang etena sacca vajjena hotu me jaya mangalang uttamangena vandehang dhammanca tividang varang Tammiyo kalito doso dhammo kametu tang mamang Supatipanna bhagavato savaka sangho Ujupatipanna bhagavato savaka sangho Nyaya patipanna bhagavato savaka sangho Samici patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Yadidang cattari purisa yugani Atte purisa puggala Esa bhagavato savaka sangho Ahuneyo pahuneyo dakhineyo Anjali karaniyo Anuttarang punyakhetang lokasati Sanghang jivita pariyantang saranang gacchami Ye ca sangha atita ca ye ca sangha anagata Paccapanna caye sangha ahang vandami sabbada Natti me saranang anyang sangho me saranang varang Etena sacca vajjena hotu me jaya mangalang Uttamangena vandehang sanghang ca tividottamang Sangheyo kalito doso sangho kametu tang mamang Kanasarappadittena dīpena tamadang sina Tilokadīpang sambuddhang pujayami tamonudang Vannagandhe gunapetang etang kusuma santating Pujayami munindassa siripada saroruhe Pujemi buddhang kusumena nena punyena metena cehotu mokkang Puppang milayati yata idammi kayo tatayati vinasa bhavang Adhivasetu no bhante paniyang parikappitang Anukampang upadaya patiganhatu uttame Adhivasetu no bhante gilana paccayang imang Anukampang upadaya patiganhatu uttame Adhivasetu no bhante besajjang parikappitang Anukampang upadaya patiganhatu uttame Vandami cetiyang sabbang sabbatani supatittitang Saririka dhatu mahabodhing buddha rupang sakalang sada Yassa mule nisinno ve sabbari vijayang aka Patto sabbanyutang sattha vande tang bodhipadapang Ime ete mahabodhi lokanathena pujita Aham pite namassami bodhiraja namatte kayena vacha cittene pamadene maya katang acchayam kamame bhante bhuri panye tathagate kayena vacha cittene pamadene maya katang acchayam kamame dhamme sanditthika akalika kayena vacha cittene pamadene maya katang acchayam kamame sangha supatipanna anuttara ettavata ca amhehi sambhatam punya sampadam sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya ettavata ca amhehi sambhatam punya sampadam sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya ettavata ca amhehi sambhatam punya sampadam sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya idang me ñātenang hotu sukhita hontu ñātayo idam me ñātenang hotu sukhita hontu ñātayo idam me ñātenang hotu sukhita hontu ñātayo imina punya kammene mami bala samagamo satang samagamo hotu yava nibbana pattiya idam me punyang asavakkaya vahang hotu sabba dukkha pamuncatu sadhu sadhu sadhu. So that is the end of our worship, Buddha Vandana. If you have just joined us, we share our evening Buddha Puja chanting and meditation live every day at 7 o'clock from the London Mindfulness Meditation Center via Facebook and our YouTube channel lmmc.online. So if you want, you can share it with your friends and family who may want to participate every evening, especially during this lockdown restriction times, during this time of difficulty due to COVID-19 pandemic. When we listen to chanting or when we engage in religious worship, Buddha Vandana, we can develop peace of mind and happiness and also bless those that are affected by COVID-19 in this case, or anyone who is ill with other illnesses as well. You can dedicate and wish them speedy recovery. So today the sponsor, Mrs. Maya de Alvis, who is celebrating her birthday today, would like to receive blessings from the Noble Triple Gem. Having sponsored the event, she brought all the requisites for the temple and offered, and also brought offerings to the temple, and we have made offerings, we have accepted offerings. And may all merit accumulated be conducive for your well-being. We from the online community here, London Mindfulness Meditation Center, would like to wish you a very happy birthday. May you stay blessed by the Noble Triple Gem. May you enjoy good health and happiness. And as you have also intended, may all your immediate family members and friends, especially your son Keith and daughter-in-law and grandchildren who are in Sri Lanka at the moment, and other family members who are around the world who are also participating now, may they all be blessed by the Noble Triple Gem. May you enjoy good health and happiness. May you all stay safe and protected during this time of difficulty. So we are going to chant today Ratana Sutta, Bojjhanga Sutta and Jinapanjara Sutta to bless you with good health and happiness and success and prosperity. And if you know or you are affected by the pandemic, COVID-19. May you have a speedy recovery. Bear those who are affected by it in your thoughts, wishing them speedy recovery. May they enjoy good health and happiness. May they receive the blessings of the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha for speedy recovery and wholesome well-being. So with those kind and righteous intention, please bear those who are affected and are ill at the moment. With kind intention, we chant this sutta as always. And as you know, we also dedicate the chanting to all our key workers, including NHS staff, doctors and nurses who are working tirelessly. May they also enjoy good health and stay safe. May they develop courage and determination to continue their valuable services to the nation, to the patients and their families. So if you do not know, the Ratana Sutta was uttered by the Buddha with great compassion when similar pandemic affected Visala city during his lifetime. Upon request, when people were fearful, when death were occurring due to famine and other negative vibes were in the environment, all the calamities were there. So upon request, the Buddha uttered these verses out of compassion and asked Venerable Ananda to sprinkle water after chanting the verses which contain the virtues of the Triple Gem. And we believe when we chant this sutta, even out of compassion, we believe the Buddha's compassion is alive and you will be blessed with this compassion in the words of the gathas. So the virtues of the Triple Gem contain great blessings. The Bojjhanga Sutta, Mahachunda Bojjhanga Sutta was uttered by Venerable Mahachunda upon request of the Buddha. When Buddha himself was ill, he requested Venerable Mahachunda to recite the 7 factors of enlightenment, Satta Bojjhanga, and at the end of the sutta it is recorded, which we will be chanting as it is recorded, that the Buddha recovered from a serious illness as well. And Jinapanjala Sutta has a collection of blessings, and we bless that with great righteous intention for your well-being, for your happiness. And Mrs. Mahadi, always may you have a very happy birthday by the blessings of the Noble Triple Gem. So please listen to the chanting with great attention and respect. They are in Pali language. If you know the chanting, you can join and chant together with me. Otherwise, please listen to the chanting with great attention and respect. Samanta Cakkavalesu Atra Gacchantu Devata Saddhammang Munirajassa Sunantu Sagga Mokkadang Paritta Savanakalu Ayang Bhadanta Paritta Savanakalu Ayang Bhadanta Paritta Dhamma Savanakalu Ayang Bhadanta Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Yani dabhutani samagatani bhummani vayani vayantalikhe Sabbeva bhuta sumana bhavantu athopi sakkacca sunantu bhasitam Tasmahi bhutani samita sabbe mettam karotha manusiya pajaya Divacaratto ca haranti e baling tasmahi nirakkata appamatta Yang kinci vittang idhavahurang va saggesu vayang ratanang panitang Nano samang atti tathagatena idampi buddhe ratanang panitang Etena saccena suvatti hotu Kayang viragang amatang panitang yadajjaga sakke muni samahito Natena dhammena samatti kinci idampi dhamme ratanang panitang Etena saccena suvatti hotu yang buddha settho parivannai sucing samadhimanantarikanyamahu samadhinatena samona vijjati idampi dhamme ratanang panitang etena saccena suvatti hotu ye puggala attha satang pasattha cattari etani yugani honti te dakhineya sugatasya savaka ete sudinnani mahappalani idampi sanghe ratanang panitang etena saccena suvatti hotu ye suppayutta manasa dalhena nikamino gotama sasanamhi te pattipatta amatang vigaihe laddha mudha nibbuting bhunjamana idampi sanghe ratanang panitang etena saccena suvatti hotu yatinda kilo pathaving sitosiya chatubhivate bhiya sampakampiyo tathupamang sappurisang vadami yo arya saccani avecca passati idampi sanghe ratanang panitang etena saccena suvatti hotu ye arya saccani vibhavayanti gambhira panyena sudesitani kincapi te honti busappamatta nate bhavang attamang adiyanti idampi sanghe ratanang panitang etena saccena suvatti hotu sahavassa dassana sampadaya tayassu dhamma jahita bhavanti sakkaya ditthi vicikiccitan ca silabbatan vapi yadatti kinci catuha payehi ca vippamutto cacabithanani abhabbo katung idampi sanghe ratanang panitang etena saccena suvatti hotu kincapi so kammang karoti papakang kayena vaca udcetasava abhabbo so tassa paticchadaya abhabbata dittha padassa butta idampi sanghe ratanang panitang etena saccena suvatti hotu vanappa gumbe yatha pussitagge gimhanamase pathamasmin gimhe tathupamang dhammavarang adesai nibbanagaming paramang hitaya idampi buddhe ratanang panitang etena saccena suvatti hotu varo varanyo varado varaharo anuttaro dhammavarang adesai idampi buddhe ratanang panitang etena saccena suvatti hotu khinang puranang navang natti sambhavang viratta citta ayatike bhavasmin te khina bija avirulhichhanda nibbanti dhira yathayang padipo idampi sanghe ratanang panitang etena saccena suvatti hotu yani dabhutani samagatani bummani vayani ve antalikhe tathāgatang deva manussa pūjitang buddhang namassāma suvatti hotu yani dabhutani samagatani bummani vayani ve antalikhe tathāgatang deva manussa pūjitang dhammang namassāma suvatti hotu yani dabhutani samagatani bummani vayani ve antalikhe තථාගතං දේව මනුස්ස පූජිතං සංඝං නමස්සාම සුවත්ති හෝතු ඒතේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන දුක්ඛා උපසමෙන්තු තේ ඒතේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන භයා උපසමෙන්තු තේ ඒතේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන රෝගා උපසමෙන්තු තේ එවං මේ සුතං ඒකං සමයං භගවා රාජගහේ විහෙරති වේලුවනේ කලන්දක නිවාපේ තේන කෝපන සමයේන භගවා ආබාධිකෝ හෝති දුක්ඛිතෝ බාල්හගිලානෝ අතකෝ ආයස්මා මහාචුන්දෝ සායන්හ සමයං පතිසල්ලානා වුට්ඨිතෝ යේන භගවාතේන උපසංකමී උපසංකමිත්වා භගවන්තං අභිවාදෙත්වා ඒකමන්තං නිසීදී ඒකමන්තං නිසින්නං කෝ ආයස්මන්තං මහාචුන්දං භගවා ඒතදවෝච පටිභන්තු තං චුන්ද බොජ්ජංගාති සත්තිමේ භන්තේ බොජ්ජංගා භගවතා සම්මදක්ඛාතා භාවිතා බහුලීකතා අභිඤ්ඤාය සම්බෝධාය නිබ්බානාය සංවත්තති කතමේ සත්ත සති සම්බොජ්ජංගෝ කෝ භන්තේ භගවතා සම්මදක්ඛාතෝ භාවිතෝ බහුලීකතෝ අභිඤ්ඤාය සම්බෝධාය නිබ්බානාය සංවත්තති ධම්මවිචය සම්බොජ්ජංගෝ කෝ භන්තේ භගවතා සම්මදක්ඛාතෝ භාවිතෝ බහුලීකතෝ අභිඤ්ඤාය සම්බෝධාය නිබ්බානාය සංවත්තති විරිය සම්බොජ්ජංගෝ කෝ භන්තේ භගවතා සම්මදක්ඛාතෝ භාවිතෝ බහුලීකතෝ අභිඤ්ඤාය සම්බෝධාය නිබ්බානාය සංවත්තති පීති සම්බොජ්ජංගෝ කෝ භන්තේ භගවතා සම්මදක්ඛාතෝ භාවිතෝ බහුලීකතෝ අභිඤ්ඤාය සම්බෝධාය නිබ්බානාය සංවත්තති පස්සද්දි සම්බොජ්ජංගෝ කෝ භන්තේ භගවතා සම්මදක්ඛාතෝ භාවිතෝ බහුලීකතෝ අභිඤ්ඤාය සම්බෝධාය නිබ්බානාය සංවත්තති සමාධි සම්බොජ්ජංගෝ කෝ භන්තේ භගවතා සම්මදක්ඛාතෝ භාවිතෝ බහුලීකතෝ අභිඤ්ඤාය සම්බෝධාය නිබ්බානාය සංවත්තති උපේක්ඛා සම්බොජ්ජංගෝ කෝ භන්තේ භගවතා සම්මදක්ඛාතෝ භාවිතෝ බහුලීකතෝ අභිඤ්ඤාය සම්බෝධාය නිබ්බානාය සංවත්තති ඉමේ කෝ භන්තේ සත්ත බොජ්ජංගා භගවතා සම්මදක්ඛාතා භාවිතා බහුලීකතා අභිඤ්ඤාය සම්බෝධාය නිබ්බානාය සංවත්තන්ති තග්ගචුන්ද බොජ්ජංගා තග්ගචුන්ද බොජ්ජංගාති ඉදමවෝ චායස්මා මහාචුන්දෝ සමනුඤ්ඤෝ සත්තා අහෝසි උට්ඨාහි ච භගවා තම්හා ආබාධා තථා පහීනෝ ච භගවතෝ සෝ ආබාධෝ අහෝසීති ඒතේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන රෝගා උපසමෙන්තු තේ ඒතේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන රෝගා උපසමෙන්තු තේ ඒතේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන රෝගා උපසමෙන්තු තේ जयासनगता वीरा जित्वा मारं सवाहिनीं चतुसच्चामतरसं येऽपि विंशु नरासभा तन्हङ्करादयो बुद्धा अट्टविंशति नायका सम्बेपतिष्ठिता त्विहं मत्तकेते मुनिस्सरा शिरे पतिष्ठिता बुद्धा धम्मो च तव लोचने संघो पतिष्ठितो त्विहं उरे सब्बगुणाकरो हदये अनुरुद्धो च सारिपुत्तो च दक्षिणे कोण्डन्यो पिट्टिभागस्मिन् मोग्गल्लानोऽसि वामके दक्षिणे सवने त्विहं आहुं आनन्दराहुला कश्यपो च महानामो उभोऽसुं वामसोतके केशन्ते पिट्टिभागस्मिन् सूर्यो वियपभङ्करो निसिन्नो सिरिसम्पन्नो शोभितो मुनिपुङ्गवो कुमारकश्यपो नाम महेशी चित्रवादको सोत्विहं वदने नित्यं पतिष्ठासि गुणाकरो पुन्नो अङ्गुलिमालो च उपाली नन्दशीवली थेरा पञ्चैमे जाता ललाटे तिलका तव शेषासेति महाथेरा विजिता जिनसावका जलन्ता शीलतेजेन अङ्गमङ्गेषु सन्टिता रत्नं पुरतो आसीदक्षिणे मेत्तसुत्तकं तजग्गं पच्यतो आसी वामे अङ्गुलिमालकम् खन्दमूरपरित्तं च आटानाट्यसुत्तकम् आकाशच्छदनं आसीशेषापाकारसंज्ञिता जिनाना बलसंयुक्ते धम्मपाकारलङ्कते वसतो ते चतुकिच्चेन सदा सम्बुद्धपञ्जरे वातपित्तादिसञ्जाता बाहिरज्जत् पद्मवा अशेषा विलयं यन्तु अनन्तगुणतेजसा जिनपञ्जरमज्झट्टं विहरन्तं महीतले सदा पालयन्तु त्वं सभ्ये ते महापुरुषा सभा इच्छेवमच्चन्तकतो सुरक्षो जिनानुभावेन जितुपपद्मवो बुद्धानुभावेन हतारि संघो चराहि सद्धम्मनुभावपालितो इच्छेवमच्चन्तकतो सुरक्षो जिनानुभावेन जितुपपद्मवो धम्मानुभावेन हतारि संघो चराहि सद्धम्मनुभावपालितो इच्छेवमच्चन्तकतो सुरक्षो जिनानुभावेन जितुपपद्मवो संघानुभावेन हतारि संघो चराहि सद्धम्मनुभावपालितो सद्धम्मपाकार परीक्षितोऽसि अट्टार्या अट्टदिशासु हन्ति एत्तन्तरे अट्टनाथा भवन्ति उद्धंवितानं वजिनाठिता ते भिन्दन्तो मारसेनं तव शिरसिठितो बोधिमारुह्य सत्तः मोग्गल्लानोऽसि वामे वसति भुजतटे दक्षिणे सारिपुत्तो धम्मो मध्ये उरस्मिन् विहरति भवतो मुख्यतो मोरयोनिं सम्पत्तो बोधिसत्तो चरणयुगगतो भानुलोकेकनाथो सम्भावमङ्गलमुपद्रवदुन्निमित्तं सब्बीतिरोग गादोषमशेषनिन्दा सब्बन्तराय भयदुःसुपिनं अकन्तं बुद्धानुभावपवरेण पयातु नासं Sabbhava mangalam paddava dunnimittang sabbiti rogaga dosamasesa ninda Sabbantaraya bhayadusupinang akantang dhammanubhava pavarena payatunasang Sambhava mangalam paddava dunnimittang sabbiti roga gahadosamasesa ninda Sabbantaraya bhayadusupinang akantang sanghanubhava pavarena payatunasang Sabba buddhanubhavena sabba dhammanubhavena sabba sanghanubhavena buddharatanang dhammarattanang sangaratanang tinnang ratananang anubhavena Chaturasiti sahassa dhammakkhandhanubhavena pitakattayānubhavena Jinasavakanubhavena sabbete roga sabbete bhaya sabbete antaraya sabbete dunnimitta sabbete upaddava sabbete avamangala vinassantu Ayu vaddako, dhana vaddako, siri vaddako, yasa vaddako, vanna vaddako, sukha vaddako, bala vaddako, hotu sabbada. Dukkha roga bhaya vera soka sabbe paddava. Aneka antaraya pi vinassantu ca tejasa. Jaya siddhi dhanang labhang sotti bhagyang sukhang balang. Siriyāyu ca vanno ca bhogang buddhi ca yasava Satavassā ca āyu ca jiva siddhi bhavantu te Ākāsattha ca bhummattha devānāgā mahiddhikā puññantang anumoditva Chirang rakkantu loka sāsanang ākāsattha ca bhummattha devānāga mahiddhikā puññantang anumoditva chirang rakkantu dhamma desanang ākāsattha ca bhummattha devānāga mahiddhikā puññantang anumoditva chirang rakkantu maṁ paranti sadhu sadhu So if you have just joined us, that is the end of our chanting. So we go live every day sharing our religious worship, Buddha Vandana and Paritta Chanting to bless you with good health and happiness, especially during this time of difficulty, allowing you to participate in religious observance via our Facebook and YouTube channel, lmmc.online. So every evening when you participate, it can be a moment of peace and happiness for you personally. So every evening some of you are participating every day to develop peace of mind as well as to dedicate to any righteous aspirations. Especially we chant regularly to bless you if you're affected by COVID-19, or if you or your loved ones or family friends are affected, please do bear them in your thoughts. And when we chant, we also bear them in our thoughts, wishing them speedy recovery and happiness, and most importantly, good health throughout thereafter. So tomorrow we are going to chant Girimananda Sutta on top of Ratana Sutta. So if you know anyone who is affected or anyone who wishes to receive blessings, please ask them to join and listen to the chanting. The chanting was specially uttered by the Buddha during the time of difficulties, even in his lifetime, and also blessings for speedy recovery from some serious illnesses. So we share our religious worship or religious observance from here, London Mindfulness Meditation Center, every day at 7 o'clock. We finish off with meditation on loving kindness. So today the sponsor, Mrs. Maya, always who is celebrating her birthday, we wish her as an online community a very happy birthday. Even the chanting, may the blessings of the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, and may the blessings of the chanting be conducive for your complete well-being, good health and happiness. And as your intention, we also bless all your immediate family members, including your son Keith and daughter-in-law and grandchildren. and your friends around the world. May they all enjoy good health and happiness. May you and every member of the family stay safe and be protected during this time of difficulty. So with such righteous intention you have sponsored, and we also share merit by saying sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Wish you a very happy birthday. So now let us meditate. So if you have been resting your back, do come forward. So avoid leaning your back. But having come forward, most importantly is to have your body straight and balanced. And right hand on your left palm placed on your lap, or even if you are placing your hand on your knees, if you are sitting down, just make sure you don't move after you have determined your posture. Feet firm on the floor or carpet if you are sitting on a chair or sofa. If you are sitting cross-legged, make sure you don't rest your back but keep your body upright as well. And gently close your eyes lastly. So let us spend the next few minutes understanding and developing metta, loving kindness. But before we do that, we always settle our mind down through scanning and being mindful of the environment. The scanning of the body involves you being aware of how your body is posed, your posture. So be mindful of the straight back or upright back and upright body. And obviously bent at the hips and your knees. And your feet firm on the floor, carpet, or if you are sitting cross-legged, your ankles and side of your legs are touching the floor. So take a moment to be mindful of the way your body is posed. You might also notice the weight, perhaps, or the pressure of your body on whatever you are sitting. If you are sitting cross-legged, perhaps some tightness in your knees. So observe the sensation and the way your body is at the moment being made to sit. With that mindfulness of the body, you notice that your body is still, it's not moving, so be mindful of that. It's not restless, so be mindful of that. For some of us, it is a reflection of the state of our mind that is peaceful, because if you are restless, you would be wanting to move, you would be fidgeting, or you'd be trying to even rush for the things that you really want to do. So it is a reflection of your ability to free yourself and commit, reflection of your determination, reflection of your prioritizing. And when I say freeing yourself, it is about being free from your evening day-to-day activities for a while, or you have routined yourself. And when you have made yourself free, you are free from everything, not just your actions and words, but also your thoughts. Which means we need to be mindful not to be involved with arising emotions and thoughts at this time. So be mindful of that state of mind. Be mindful of those sitting with you, around you, and also the infrastructure, the layout of your room or hall. And coming back to yourself, notice that composure in your body. So when you look at your mind, it is peaceful. Where there is peace in the mind, there is happiness, because we are not suffering, or we are not in a negative tone or mode, such as frustrated or irritated. So when our minds are frustrated or irritated, and sometimes even impatient, there are reasons for that, and we have to be mindful not to let it affect now. Because loving kindness is a pure thought. It is not a partial or arbitrary thought, but it is pure, wholesome thought that you develop, wishing yourself and everyone well. Remember, it is not a selfish wish, but it is some aspiration that you make because you know what it is to be relieved, you know what it is to be happy. And when you know what it is to be happy, and when you know what it is to be relieved, if you are in a state, you then can wish or you can aspire to be free from that, because the opposite is giving you pain and suffering or even hardship. Those who do not acknowledge that perhaps will dwell in the frustration, will dwell in such emotions sometimes until they have their way. So if you are angry, we fail to learn how to forgive because we might bring in our ego or even our fixed views to justify, and then the peace of mind or the loving kindness in your mind starts to diminish. So loving kindness is the ability to free yourself from everything. Most importantly, your ego, your personality, your fixed views, which we always cross-refer to bring conditions in between you and the other. The more conditions, the more we are far apart. We fail to recognize that we are all same or all in one, the oneness, the interdependency. We fail to recognize that we depend on each other for that happiness that you're experiencing, if it is the case. So the presence of those negative thoughts bring dissatisfaction, impatience most importantly, because you want your way. You want it to be the way you want. So you become impatient and frustrated and irritated sometimes. Sometimes worries, anxiety. And nowadays during this lockdown time we might be frustrated because we can't do the things that we want. We can't meet our family, friends. So loving kindness allows us to be connected, and that connectedness can come from being a listener or giving a telephone call and finding about each other and having some assurance for yourself and others rather than going into negative thinking pathways. So the peace of mind can be achieved through loving kindness. Because when there is loving kindness, there is no selfishness. When there is loving kindness, there is care, there is compassion. and also protection for yourself. You will wear a mask, you will sanitize so that you don't be a carrier. So even that is out of loving kindness. But also do everything in your means to be there for someone who is in need. Because you know what it is to be in a problem. If you had a headache, you know what it is to be relieved of the headache. So wishing someone happiness is not a selfish thing. It is coming from loving kindness and compassion. And that's why I say you cannot care for someone only 50%. If you genuinely care, you give your whole, you care completely with great attention. That's why the Buddha said in the Metta Sutta, as much as a mother loves her only child. Let us not develop or get involved with thoughts and ideas that affect that peace and happiness. So mindfulness is important as well. As soon as those thoughts come, we free ourselves from those jealousy, ill will, anxiety or worry. Freeing ourselves means not to get involved and not letting those emotions control you, but you can then manage if you are freeing yourself from it. If your mind gets contaminated with those, then you can't work, but if you free yourself, then you can work better. So we don't work with emotions, but we work with wisdom when we free ourselves from those negative thoughts. So let us share and wish loving kindness to you and to everyone that you are associated with. So you can repeat these words. May I be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to me. May no problems come to me. May no difficulties come to me. May I always meet with success. May I also have the patience, courage and understanding to meet and overcome difficulties in life. May I be free from anger and jealousy. May I be free from frustration, anxiety and worries. May I be free from pain and suffering. Now let's share that thought equally with those that you associated with. Skip the stations if they don't relate to you. May my parents, grandparents, teachers, uncles and aunts and in-laws, husband, wife or partner, children, sons-in-law, daughters-in-law, grandchildren, brothers, sisters, brothers-in-law, sisters-in-law, cousins, nephews and nieces, friends and colleagues at work, neighbors, and those that you meet daily and share a smile with. May they all be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no problems come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they always meet with success. May they also have the patience, courage and understanding to meet and overcome difficulties in life. May they be free from anger and jealousy. May they be free from frustration, anxiety and worries. May they be free from pain and suffering. So when you interact with them next time, talk or interact with them, you would not cause them any anger or even frustration, but interact with them with kindness, mindfully, being mindful of their state of mind. May all living beings, including your pets, birds, animals and insects that come to your garden, seen and unseen beings, including all sentient beings, be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no problems come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they always meet with success. May they also have the patience, courage and determination to meet and overcome difficulties in life. May they be free from pain and suffering. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, so that brings us to the close of our broadcast today. Every day we go live at 7 o'clock here from the London Mindfulness Meditation Center, sharing our religious evening worship, Buddha Vandana and blessings, chanting the words of the Buddha with his blessings and compassion, sharing with you for your good health and happiness, especially during this time of difficulty. It allows you to not just participate and engage in religious worship, but also receive blessings for your safety and speedy recovery for your loved ones, and also bless them with good health for those that you are close and loved ones. So with such kind intention we go live, allowing you to engage in many ways, and also to meditate for a few minutes every day. And with that package, worship, chanting and meditation, we share our worship from our evening broadcast from here. So today the sponsor, Mrs. Maya De Silva, would like to wish herself, who is celebrating her birthday today, many happy returns of the day as an online community. So may you stay blessed by the Noble Triple Gem, the blessings of the Noble Triple Gem. May you and your family, immediate family members and friends also stay protected. May they enjoy good health and happiness, and may they also receive the blessings and make their lives happy and successful where they are joining us from Sri Lanka and many other places around the world. So thank you for sponsoring and allowing them and blessing your family members. So do join us every day tomorrow at 7 o'clock. We are also going to chant Giriman Sutta to include in our chanting, wishing you good health and happiness during this time of difficulty and pandemic. So with that, we come to a close. Have a very good evening. Take care. Stay safe. Good night. See you tomorrow at 7 o'clock.